Yeah, that's right. That's smart. Yeah, insecurity. So, it calls me names in the hallways, classrooms, and I mean, Marshmallow Fellow always seems to be the favorite. And then it follows me in movies and magazines, like, I'm not tall enough, or I don't have a chiseled jawline, or, I mean, I don't know, does it look like I have Ryan Gosling abs? No. And every day, I carry insecurity with me. All of 4 inches. My phone. Yeah, social media. How social is it really? I mean, okay, like Instagram, right? Okay. It's all about ratio, which is why I'm only following like 2 people. No, really, numbers matter a lot. Like, check it out. 30 minutes to take a selfie. 15 filters, 1 caption, 2 hashtags. 20 minutes go by and only 3 likes. Delete. Twitter too. I mean, not enough retweets. Delete that too. I mean, insecurity is everywhere. You know, every picture, post, reflection, all seem to scream, I am unworthy.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm 5'6" and 200 pounds of ugly. Or at least that's what they used to say. You see, for some reason, society likes to define my character by my body proportions. So when they said 200 pounds of ugly, it felt more like 200 pounds of unwanted. Like 200 pounds of unloved. Like 200 pounds of dirty. Like 200 pounds of I am not good enough. Yeah, sure. They used to make fun of me all the time for craving so much food. Yeah, but what I really craved for was acceptance. You know, to not be made fun of. To not be ridiculed. You know, to not believe that I was the problem. To not hate the skin that I'm in. So in high school, I tried to fit in with the in crowd. I changed the way I dressed and the way I spoke. You know, I made new friends, but still, the status quo kept demanding more. You know, they said, be yourself, right? Be yourself. Yeah, go ahead, be yourself, but don't be unattractive. All right, don't dress a certain way. Girls, don't wear makeup or else you're fake. Guys, don't be poor. You need to provide for your girl or else you're not a man. Yeah, they said be yourself, but listen to this type of music. Go to this many parties. Handle this many shots. Have sex with this many people. Oh, and remember, be outgoing or else you're not having fun. Yeah, but not too much, otherwise you're just weird. You see, all of these things. All of these things. I've worked so hard to get to where I am now. Now I'm known. I'm liked. You know, I'm everything I'm supposed to be. Everything. Except who I really am. Because I don't even know who that is anymore.
I met this guy, and he was perfect. Handsome, smart, funny, caring. He was too good to be true. And when he touched me, I got butterflies in my stomach, and the hair stood up on the back of my neck. When he walked in our room, I couldn't focus. He was really cute. Everything was perfect. We were happy and in love. I loved him so much. I loved him so much that I kept one of his shirts to sleep with because I loved the way he smelled. did everything together. But my favorite thing that we did together was sit on his porch swing and look up at the stars. And that's really cheesy, right? But we really did that. And I would have done anything for him. I gave myself to him completely. I was his. And my body was his. I mean, he had my entire heart in his hands. And he told me that he would love me forever. But I didn't realize that forever was a finite number. Suddenly, he just flipped a switch. He was just done. Like that. Is that even possible? His feelings for me were just gone. But mine weren't. And they still aren't. And now, I'm consumed with the thought of him. It's like he's everywhere. In the songs that I hear, in the places we would go, the movies we would watch together. And my heart physically hurts. I don't want to leave my room. I find it hard to get out of bed sometimes. Because I don't want to face people. I put a smile on and tell them I'm fine. But I'm not. You know, I can't help but think that it's my fault. Like there's something wrong with me. Like I could have done better. Or loved him better. I feel like part of me is missing, and I'm never gonna get that back. You know, it hurts so bad, and I don't know what to do. What do I do?
What can I tell you about my family? Well, on the good days, they don't speak to one another. They walk around the house like ghosts, not talking to each other, not talking to me. I mean, it was my birthday last weekend. I don't even remember. No cake, no gifts, no happy birthday, Maya! On the worst days, they fight. And it's loud, and their voice is just great to my ears. I mean, it's like, you know when nails scratch a chalkboard? That's what it's like. And I can feel it as soon as I walk in the door. It's like heaviness that welcomes me home. Sadness, anger, even some fear. I hate it. I hate coming home. I remember when I was a kid, and I must have been 6 or 7. It was the first time he hit her. I remember standing there watching in the living room, and they started to fight and scream at the top of their lungs. I mean, she was all up in his face, and he was just going at her, and all I could yell was, "Stop! Stop! Stop it!" He didn't stop, though. It never stopped. And now what happens? I'm numb to it. I go straight to my room, put on my headphones, turn up the music really loud, and just drown it out. Turn up the yelling and the crashing. Turn up the pain and the hurt. It's like a war. and I just want to survive. And sometimes I look at my mom and dad and I wonder, how did this happen? Why did you get married? I mean, did you even love each other? And why? Why would you bring me into this nightmare of a family? Home is supposed to be a place of peace, where you feel safe and secure, where you feel love. And now, it's the last place I want to be. This is not a home.
He was always the lucky one. My best friend Jacob was always the lucky one between the two of us. And actually, out of everyone I know, you know, when we were younger, he was always the one goofing off and making jokes behind the teacher's back, and he never got caught. The teachers loved him, actually. And to top it all off, when we would take our tests, he was the one getting all the best grades. You know what I mean? We hung out at the same places, we hung out with the same people, but for some reason, you know, Jacob got super popular super fast. I'd be insanely jealous of the guy or even hate him, but no. Jacob is the coolest, the funniest, most genuine guy you could ever meet. And none of that popularity stuff changed him. Oh, by the way, this guy's the fastest running back I've ever seen. The fastest. I mean, this guy was running a 4.40 as a freshman. I mean, he's been scouted by USC, UCLA, Ohio State, by the way, who's #1 in the country. I mean, this guy was amazing. He had everything going from everything. But, you know, something changed. Something was different. Something was wrong. And, you know, I could see him getting a little weaker every time, you know, we practice, and just being so winded during our plays. And, you know, he tried to play it off like, you know, he's okay, he's good, he's got it. But, you know, I just see him getting just so much weaker by the end of the day. And I asked him once, you know, like, hey, what's up, you good? And, you know, he just plays it off and says he's fine. I'm okay, I'm good. I'm just tired. But, you know, I knew something was wrong. I knew my best friend. I knew Jacob. And I remember the day he told me. A cancer, leukemia. It attacks the blood cells or something. And, you know, when he told us, you know, he wasn't freaking out about it or anything. He was actually more optimistic, you know, which made us all optimistic. You know, we said, it's okay, he's got it. He's gonna make it through. He's gonna be better. You know, he has to. I mean, it's Jacob. But it just kept getting worse and worse. And I've never been, you know, that religious or anything. But I remember those nights where I would get I get on my knees and pray to God. I pray and pray and pray. I prayed for Jacob, just for him to get better. Jacob died. Jacob still died. And all those prayers and all those vigils, did you hear them? Were you listening? Do you care? It's not fair. It's not. The guy wasn't supposed to die. He was supposed to get better. What the hell? How am I supposed to process this? What am I supposed to do? Where were you? Are you there? I just want to know why.